Sasuke versus Deidara was one of the best fights in all of Naruto. And today your boy 4Piece is going to be breaking it down for y'all. And before we get into it, of course, if you guys want to join your boy, let's talk about One Piece and Naruto. And if you want to join your boy, like, share, sub, turn on notifications so you don't miss an upload of your boy. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, let's break this down for y'all. Anyway, Deidara was looking for Sasuke because he was trying to kill Itachi, because Sasuke was trying to kill Itachi and he did not want Sasuke to kill Itachi before him. So he wants to confront Sasuke. And Deidara ends up finding Sasuke and catches him lacking and a surprise attacks Sasuke, which Sasuke obviously avoids, okay? And then he threatens Deidara saying like, yo, fams, listen, if you don't tell me where Itachi is, I'm not gonna let you go. I'm gonna have to, have to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? And then Sasuke then suddenly attacks and hits Toby, but of course Toby doesn't get affected by it, but Deidara dodges it, right? Then Deidara attacks Sasuke with a C1 level explosions, and Sasuke counters with a Chidori Senbon, which is the Chidori needles or whatever, right? Then Sasuke sneaks behind Deidara, and of course he tries to attack him, but then Deidara uses his C1 bomb, boom, explodes the whole thing, but Sasuke or him are unfazed, obviously, because that's Naruto for some reason. Fire-based attacks for some reason don't work on people. But anyway, Deidara then summons these wiggly wobbly scene type of clay things, okay, these whatever it's called, okay, at Sasuke, and he attacks Sasuke, and they start attacking him. But Sasuke ends up countering with his Chidori, his fist first, then his Chidori, ends up cutting them. But the thing is that they keep regrowing, and then because of that, Sasuke has to kind of take more precautions. Yeah, he starts dodging, whatever, and then after that, each time they keep attacking Sasuke, it starts exploding on impact. So Sasuke has to start jumping and start going into the trees or whatever, and boom, but then it overwhelms him, sadly, okay? And boom, and Deidara thought he already got him, but Sasuke uses substitution jutsu and ends up shocking Toby and Deidara, and they realize that Sasuke wasn't some sort of regular dude. He was actually that guy, like, you know what I'm saying? So then Deidara was like, alright, you know what? Let me use a C2 dragon, clay bird dragon, and makes the clay bird summon an entire big ass missile, like throughout his mouth, like that good tongue game, right? Pause, no pause, you know what I'm saying? And then it goes at Sasuke. Sasuke, of course, dodges it, obviously, but then the missile comes back around and tries to attack Sasuke again, explodes, pushes Sasuke, but doesn't do any significant damage. Sasuke then tries to attack Deidara, right, with his Chidori, what's it called, his Chidori blade, but it can't reach Deidara, because I think the Chidori can only reach around 5 centimeters or something like that, or so 5 meters, I think. I have mercy on me, right? It reaches that long and wasn't able to reach Deidara. Then Deidara attacks Sasuke again with those clay missiles. Sasuke dodges it, obviously, but he lands on the ground on a landmine, because he sent Toby to make landmines under the ground to make sure to restrict Sasuke's movements on the bottom and on top. And Sasuke was able to protect himself with the curse mark. Deidara attacks him again, okay, thinking that he's gonna kill Sasuke, but Sasuke obviously guards the bomb with his wings, okay, with his one wing, and he blows off his wing, okay, which is kind of messed up. But then Sasuke uses wired shuriken, okay, strings to attack Deidara, but Deidara then dodges it, and then Deidara launches an attack, but Sasuke dodges, and Sasuke hops on his sword, then jumps and cuts the clay wings, which is probably one of the best and great plays ever. Like, do you understand how crazy that is to figure that out, like to hop on your sword, okay, because it's a lightning sword, and of course lightning counters earth, so you know what I'm saying, like that's crazy. What the you all get what I'm saying? Like, following me, bro, keep following me here, right? Anyway, right, as Deidara falls because of the clay wings, the clay wing was cut off, Sasuke's wired shuriken penetrates him, from the back. No, I'm sorry, from the front, right, on his arms, whatever, okay, and disables his arms while falling down, and of course he ends up falling down and everything explodes. He falls on the landmines, whatever. But Deidara escapes, okay, and he somehow escaped. I don't know how he did, to be honest. I think he probably used substitution jutsu, right? And then he goes on this little rant, okay. He goes on this little rant, and he goes to a flashback with Itachi and his hatred for Itachi, right? I told y'all at the beginning of the video his hatred for Itachi, and basically what happened was that apparently Deidara was trying to like join the Akatsuki Satsuki in some way, shape, or form. And I think for him to do that, he had to battle Itachi and Kisame or whatever. But he mostly fought Itachi. And long story short, he tried to attack Itachi with his art. And Itachi ended up backfiring, reversed, you know what I'm saying, genjutsu'd him and almost made Deidara explode himself, okay, which is insane. And Deidara, of course, he's hatred for the Uchiha. He hates the Uchiha because of that. So it's like, oh, you just don't respect my art. You don't like me, and you don't respect my art because of this and that. I hate you Uchihas. You guys are so ignorant and evil. Nah. You know what I'm saying? So he really, really hates Itachi like that, right? Then Deidara, he gets more mad and he's like, you know what? Let me just fuck up Sasuke. Okay, let me just end this guy. So then Deidara eats his clay, then vomits it out, okay, creating a bigger version of himself, which is called the C4. So basically a giant version of himself. And it starts to follow Sasuke for a bit, whatever, and then it blows up. It ends up exploding, but Sasuke thought it was a misfire, but he doesn't know that the C4 blows you up from the inside. It eats you from the inside on some Mia Khalifa shit. Like, it be eating you and swallowing you every day of the week. Like, you know what I'm saying, right? So it blows you up from the inside. It takes out all the animals and Sasuke in quotation marks. But then Sasuke gives a Chidori and penetrates him from the back, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the most beautiful moments ever, okay? And Deidara is shocked, like, how the hell did you do that? How the fuck did you dodge that? And Sasuke explains to him that, yo, I used the genjutsu. The reason why you thought I died is because I used the genjutsu. And some people obviously find that controversial, but it's like, it's not controversial. We've seen people escape from shit all the time with genjutsu. Like, for fuck's sake, we've seen what's his name, Danzo, use those Sharingans, those Infinity Sharingans for immortality, and the Inzaghi. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that bad, right? But anyway, but it's a clay clone. So, right, Sasuke attacks Deidara, gives him a back shot, but it's a clone. And another Deidara comes up from under the bird, holds Sasuke in place, grabs him by his leg, okay? Then the real one blows a version of himself from his mouth onto Sasuke to trap him, okay? But of course Sasuke escapes with his Chidori. But then Sasuke looked at his body and see the insides of that. There was explosive inside his body. The C4 stuff were inside his body, okay? So he sees that, okay? But it looks like he's trying to attack Deidara. It looks like he's trying to attack Deidara, obviously, right? But Sasuke gets blown up, allegedly, from the inside. Especially when they're falling down, you see the fact that Sasuke is melting down. But he didn't realize that Sasuke wasn't real as well. And Deidara thinks he's won again. He thinks he's won, okay? And then he gets sneakily punched in the face by Sasuke. Boom! Gets punched by Sasuke, right? And then he's shocked, like, okay, what the fuck, nigga? Like, how are you still alive? Like, what is this? And then he realizes that there's lightning coming out of Sasuke's body. And then Sasuke lets him know, like, yeah, I Chidori'd myself, okay? Because lightning counters earth. I seen you use earth's hand signs, and it's like, yeah, I didn't use genjutsu, you know what I'm saying? And I fucked your shit up. I fucked your shit up, bro. I fucked your shit up. And Deidara goes on another round. He's angry. He's like, yo, you look down on me. Y'all, why are you so calm? Like, what is wrong with you? You and your brother just pieces of shit or whatever. And he's like, you know what? Fuck this guy. You know, fuck this Sasuke. I don't know how you're intimidated or whatever. And he's like, he goes for the extreme and ends up self-destructing himself, trying to get Sasuke. And Sasuke then uses a jutsu called reverse summoning, okay, and ends up sacrificing his snake. I think his snake is called Munda or some shit, I don't know, and kills off Munda, right? Now, Deidara, of course, lost, obviously, but some people say that, oh, that was out the ass from Sasuke. It was out the ass from Sasuke. Sasuke didn't deserve to win that. Sasuke deserved to win that. I don't care what the hell you guys say. Sasuke deserved to beat Deidara. That was a very well-deserved win, that reverse summoning. And you have to understand, this was just after, this is the time skip. This is still near the beginning of Shippuden at this point, okay? So we didn't even know how much jutsus and stuff that Sasuke had in his arsenal, okay? Some people say it was out the ass or whatever. No, it was valid. And he killed off his summoning Munda. Okay, so yeah, in my opinion, it was a legit win, and shout out to Sasuke, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to the people that think that Sasuke won. And if you think Sasuke didn't deserve it, well, that's your opinion. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys stay strong, stay safe, stay blessed. Let me know down below how you feel about the fight, and you know what I'm saying, and any more fights that you want me to cover. I have more fights to cover as well. I think I have a Gara and Deidara one that's coming soon as well, so you guys can see that video very soon. And yeah, stay strong, stay safe, stay blessed. Yeah, peace.